And that's outside. And this one is off and running. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
On the ground. And foul ball. One out, base is empty. That one way inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that one is inside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Clips the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering down in the dirt. And another ball. Right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that extends the inning.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Man at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Big time power. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Vientos round second on his way to third. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Jesse Winker. This one popped up. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Sean Manaea.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Nimmo has it sized up. Corrals it. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And another ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Tatis waits. And he walked him.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Tatis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Got it by him for the K.
Variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Manny Machado up to the plate. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Step off throw to first. Tatis gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering upstairs. And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out Out number 3. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Bounce to the left side. Slings to first. Marte retired. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Taylor hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Ball. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Right side, hard hit. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez.
Ball 1.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The wind and the pitch. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Bogaerts tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch misses. Manaea moved to first. Bogarts dives back. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, one away. Kicks and deals. That misses, and the count is filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Donovan Solano.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here in San Diego, on to the third inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
Darvish back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. Gone. He shoots one out to right, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Ball 1.
Close, but called the ball.
1 ball.
1-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one clips the outside corner, 0-1. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Just missed. Nimmo stands at second with no outs. The 1-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That one felt good. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Pete Alonso, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's outside. Righty delivers. That one misses. And now 3-2. outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Winker in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 1-0. Ripped on a line to center. Merrill makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man at first. Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Luis Ariz stands in. Fly to left his first time. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Walked his first time. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The lefty fires. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Padres nothing. Also set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's outside. And that's ball 2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Close one doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
In the air, right field. Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. The pitch. The punch out there. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jeff McNeil. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 4 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
And now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Fly ball down the line. Marte makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And Manny gets a piece.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Throws to first. Machado out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool moment that was for him.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Runner at first with 2 away. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in there. And the 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Nimmo going back on it. And gone. An absolute smash to left. And they slice into the lead. It's 4-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Cronenworth batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Two outs, runner at first. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. Marte drop step going back. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's their second home run of the inning, and the Padres take the lead. It's 5-4.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The pitch. That one way inside. This one in the air. McNeil moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Jeremiah Estrada getting ready to go. Morejon getting cranked up as well. And here it comes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Right-hander kick steals. 3-2 now. And there's
That's
ball
the
4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side. Off balance feet. There's 1. And that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Righty to the plate. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he takes a strike. The 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 4. Back here at Petco Park. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. As the lefty gets to work. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Just missed.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
In the air to left center. Nimmo makes the catch. Here's Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Kicks and fires.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And now the lefty swings and misses at one down below the zone. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Here comes a pitch. Tatis runs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. That's out to center field. Taylor drifts towards it. Taylor pulls that one down.
Not center fielder, number 3.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And misses inside. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes. And that's the third out. Padres leave one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Jeremiah Estrada.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, one-run game, and now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. The pitch. Just missed. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs. Runner at first. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 1. The rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch misses. And he deals. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. Winker at first, one gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. On to Bogarts. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here comes Sander Bogarts.
The shortstop, Sander Bogarts.
The pitch. That's to third, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Second baseman.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. On the ground to third. On to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Stepping in for San Diego, Donovan Solano, 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Swing and a pop-up. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now batting.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Merrill on the move to the gap. Squeezes it.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets under it and pops it up. Tatis after it. He's got it, and that is that. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. The right-hander back to work.
Ball.
Outside low. Ball 1. And delivers outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Arias digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the pitch. And that one almost hit him. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. On the ground to third. Makes the sliding stop. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
batting, right fielder, Fernando Jr.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Hit hard, that gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Close but called a ball. 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out.
Got the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Machado. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out to short, dive, and he's got it from his backside. Over to McNeil. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Adams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Adam, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. And the right-hander deals on the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. A strikeout and a walk.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now a move being made at second base. Mets going with a pinch runner, Harrison Bader. And now the DH, Jesse Winker, known for his late inning heroics. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Bader over at second. Alonso on at first with nobody out. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. On a Cronenworth. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Here's Starling Marte. Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 11. He's the new third baseman. Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The wind to kick the pitch. In for a strike. 1-1. And a strike in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball.
That's inside. And the count is 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That one hit to right. Fair ball.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Kicks and fires. And downstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. Smoked into left, base hit. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering is downstairs. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch stays alive. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
At the belt and fires. Out towards left center. Nimmo pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, first baseman, Donovan Solano.
And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano. Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and it goes just foul. Two on, one out. And there's a foul ball. Grounded to third. Could be two. Fires to second for one, and that's two. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 6 and the Mets 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Right-handed reliever. Hard hit, right side. Solano steps on the bag. Now one gone in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the 9th. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So last chance for the Mets. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Strike on the inside corner. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-2. The Mets down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And here it comes. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up, and that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That catches the zone for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon. Here comes a pitch. Not even close there. And 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Darvish checks on the runner. Lindor back in there. Clips the corner. Strike one. Darvish, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
Kicks and deals.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Close play, but in there.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
In that situation, you're lucky to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Left field, way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Starling Marte up to hit. Out to short, Bogarts. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, no.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a good eye there.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Francisco Alvarez up next for the Mets. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, right field. Tatis brings it in. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2, the Padres coming to bat. Back here in San Diego, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Sean Manaea.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That misses. And that's ball 1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Profar is out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Base knock right field. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Machado off of first with 2 away. And it's even up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Smash to the left side. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. Top of the second, stepping in, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That misses. And it's 1-2. And another ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 1 out in the second. Jeff McNeil stands in. That one's in there, 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And he deals. Misses inside. 1-2 to count. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Bottom of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bogaerts swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 now. Stays alive. The lefty fires. And another ball.
Full count.
Right side. Marte moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is down low.
1-2.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Here's Donovan Solano. And that one hammered. Marte going back on this one. And that gets down in the corner. Throws to second. In there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Man at second here with 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Back here at Petco Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Darvish back to work. There's the strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And the 0-2. Started to swing, held up.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Singled and scored his first time. Bounce to the right. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and they get the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's downstairs and outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb. And they add on. It's 3-1.
It's no surprise this guy's won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Luis Arias. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And here it comes. Outside. Now 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tatis waits. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Now snap throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Profar gets a piece there. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Misses outside.
1-1.
1-1. To the right side. Off balance feed. There's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Starling Marte. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2. Just misses with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 down, base is empty. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Taylor off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 3 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Bottom 4, down the third baseman, Manny Machado. As the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might...
And now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Grounded out his first time up. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The Mets up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To third. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
One and two here.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Marte gets it in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Golden opportunity right here. And he pumps it a strike. Bases juiced, no outs. Bounce to the left side. He comes home with it. Relay to first, double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get two and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out. But they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
Solano can't hold up, and that's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-2.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So 2 down. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 so far. And fouled off. Bogaerts, the runner at third. Solano at first. 2 out of the inning. That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And now 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Luis Arias on deck for the Padres. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. And the right-hander back to work. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one missing low. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Inside, almost got him. And the right-hander deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. As this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Up next for that.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Leaps, and he's got it. And that's a great play for the out. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Ariz stands in.
Designated hitter, Luis.
And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. up next. And that's through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 out, bases empty. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
The left fielder, number 10,
Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. A switch hitter batting right. That one way outside. 1-0. And another ball. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And now it's Manny Machado. That's inside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one is inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Jackson Merrill in the San Diego on deck circle. Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1. Man on second, 2 down. And Manny gets a piece. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. And now the lefty on the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. Around third. He'll score and then tie it. It's 3-all.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches made him really work out there on the mound. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And here is Jackson Merrill. Bounce to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor out to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brian Hoeing. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Wouldn't chase that time.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Starling Marte. And ball 1 to the right fielder. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball.
2-0.
And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-two on the way. Got it. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Adam Ottavino getting loose out there. Garrett getting loose as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's the strike at the knees. Out to short. To first, and he beats it.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Sean Manaea, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler McGill.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in for San Diego, Donovan Solano. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Righty to the plate. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2.
2-2.
That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. This guy with light tower power. Slider clips the corner. Good eye right there. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. So the San Diego batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. And that's in there at the knees. Two outs. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, inning over. Padres leave one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Hoeing back to work. Left field. Profar has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
McNeil batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. That's down and in. In the air, right side. Tatis drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. High fly ball down the left field line. Profar going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A massive home run. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This one's smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon, and they add a run. It's 5-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Reed Garrett into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up next, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-0. And here it comes.
No,
and that
that's
one
down.
Cutting but missing down low. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That clips the corner. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. It's Xander Bogaerts now. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike. Ball.
That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner. Bogaerts dives back.